The Money Fronts DLC has been out for quite a while, so let's go over each part of the update, labeling them as good or bad in this full review for the Money Fronts DLC. The main thing added to GTA Online with this update were the 3 different businesses. There's a full guide in the top right, so I won't be going over that in this video, because of course you're here to find out if these businesses are worth it and make this update any good. So here's my take on it. These businesses aren't good if you're planning to make money purely off of the missions that they provide. So if you're just trying to do money laundering missions and Mr. Favor work to make money, you're not going to get very far, because you make $35,000 every 10 minutes, which is about $210,000 per hour. And let's be honest, there are way better ways to make money in under an hour. I mean, I could do one Union Depository contract and get more money in a lot less time. So the only reasons that you would want to buy any of these businesses is because of the bonuses that they give your older businesses, like your money laundering factory, your hangar, and your weed farm, or for the safe that the car wash has, which is pretty decent considering you don't have to keep up any sort of popularity bar like you do in the nightclub. Then again, you do have to own basically every other business in the game to make this worth it, which can be quite expensive. So we're going to label this feature as a bad one because it is kind of a letdown. The next main thing that came out with this update are the 6 brand new vehicles added to websites in GTA Online. So first up, we have the Dubashi Rapid GTX at a price of $2.7 million. Honestly, this car does look pretty good from behind, but the front could be a bit better. I mean, it has these weird headlights with the little white bit on top, which I thought was, weird. It has pretty decent performance and it has average customization. It's definitely not worth the $2.7 million, but it's still a nice car to drive. Next up, we have the Ubermax Sentinel GTS, which is based off the BMW M3. It costs $2.1 million with a trade price of $1.6 million. This trade price can be unlocked by doing quickie farm delivery missions, which shouldn't take too long for you to do. Like I said before, this car is based off the BMW M3, which a lot of people were excited about, and the customization is okay, so nothing too crazy. It's just kind of basic. Same with driving it around. I mean, it was pretty decent, but nothing too crazy to blow me away. The Karin Everon RS cost $1.6 million, and honestly, before I give my criticism of this car, I just want to say pickup trucks aren't really my type of vehicle. I just bought it because, it's new, so I wanted to see how it was. The main thing that I have to say about this car is that the skirt on the side of it is way too low, so it looks really bad from the side. Also, after taking it to LS Customs, I bought these lights which fit on the top of the car, and they don't work at all, so that was a bit weird as well. So not really the best car, but trust me, it gets a whole lot worse. With the police bike, honestly, don't even get me started with how bad this thing is. First of all, it's $3.7 million, and for the crazy few of you that are watching this thinking, oh, that's not too expensive, this is more expensive than the Titan 250D, the brand new warship that came out. Another thing with this bike is that you can't mod it in LS Customs. You can only mod it in your own businesses or service vehicles, so a place like your auto shop or your Avenger. And the only sort of redeemable quality is that it has a pretty nice amount of customization with the police light and the police equipment. The Anis Hardy costs just under $1.4 million, and it kind of just looks bad to me. I don't know if it's just my taste, but it just looks terrible. I didn't buy it either because it just looked bad. Finally, we have the Karin Woodlander at $1.6 million, which kind of just looks like a normal SUV, like a soccer mom type of car, which for some reason is eligible for HSW upgrades. There are 3 other cars that came out for GTA Plus members, like the Overflod Suzume, Anis Minimus, and the Classy Tampa GT, which is the one on the cover of the update. But I can't really cover them because I don't have them, because of course I'm not buying GTA Plus. None of these cars are going to be close to my top 10, so we're going to label the cars as a bad feature and move on to the final bit of the update, the quality of life upgrades. Obviously, the big one is that post-op sales are gone forever, but there are still some MC missions which aren't good for solo players. You can still get these garbage trucks or the motorbike ones, which take absolutely ages to complete. So if you're a solo player, I still wouldn't recommend doing the MC missions unless you have a lot of time on your hands, because to be fair, the post-op missions were damn near impossible to complete by yourself. At least these missions you can do, they'll just take a really long time. With this update, you can skip cutscenes of missions that you've done before. I think this was mainly targeted to the Dr. Dre cutscene, which takes absolutely ages. And finally, there was a whole overhaul of the main menu, so you can choose which business you spawn in before you load into the game, which is quite a time save, but isn't anything too crazy. So it kind of does look like this update isn't the best, but at least we can look forward to mansions coming out in winter. I'll see you there.